Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And for those of you who are subscribed to the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel and who keep an eye on the descriptions to our videos, you'll know that wherever I film with my Panasonic G100 camera, it's an indicator of the fact that I've done some work with some impressive lenses and a really good camera. Now, it has been over 5 years since I got the Panasonic G100. It's still a perfectly functional camera, but I decided to treat myself to a new camera, or at least a new camera to me, with the Panasonic S5II. I found a particularly good offer on the Panasonic website for the camera itself and a couple of lenses. And I'll link in the description to where I purchased it, but obviously there are lots of different offers out there. And if you trust Amazon as a retailer, I will link to where you can purchase this camera on Amazon too. And as usual, by doing so, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. The packaging is pretty straightforward. It's a cardboard box. It says Lumix S5II at the top on one side. At the back, you have a little bit more detail. On this side, it just says Panasonic S5II. And on this side, it has details of what I've actually bought, which is the two lenses and the camera. Let's open up the camera. So lots of Panasonic Lumix S5II branding. Very good. Next up, operating instructions for the camera itself and a quick start guide. Changes to the communication functionality of this unit. So there's obviously been some software updates. There is a pan-European guarantee, which will be interesting, and a Lumix Lab leaflet telling you about not just the app Lumix Lab for connecting your device to your smartphone, but also about the Lumix S-series lenses. The difference between my previous Panasonic camera and this one is that this is a full frame one, where up to now I have been operating with micro four thirds cameras. So let's see what's in the box once we go a bit deeper. Now I'm imagining this is the camera, and this is the exciting bit. We'll leave this one to the end. It does have a little plastic insert for holding the camera safe, but this is recyclable. It even says, this is all in Italian, saying that this is ready for recycling. Ooh, a Lumix camera strap, that's fancy. And the battery to the camera. So the battery to the Lumix S5 Mark II is this one. It's a Panasonic rechargeable battery, 2,200 milliamp hours. It is made in China. And let's just check the details here. Yeah, it's a BK22 battery, which you can buy compatible ones for. But for now, we'll put this one aside. And then on the other side of the box, we have the two lenses. So this one is, let's open it up and find out. I know what it is, but it's going to be a surprise for you. On the inside we have the lens itself, and great, there's also a little cover for the lens. But the exciting bit about this one is that this is what made it a deal for me. This is the Panasonic, no, this is the kit lens. So this is a 20 to 60 millimeter lens. It's the equivalent of a 3x zoom. And it's for a full frame camera. It also has autofocus and manual focus shift. It has a cover on the lens itself and a cap to make sure you don't get dust in there. Very useful when you have cats and dogs, I imagine. And the other lens, this is the exciting one that really sealed the deal for me. This is a Panasonic lens. There we go. It has a lens protector or cap as well. more packaging. It's very well protected, and so it should be, because lenses are very precious bits of tooling. This is the one. So this is the 50mm 50mm f/1.8 lens, which I'm very, very excited about. It's supposed to be very well performing in terms of how it behaves. A bit of zoom searching, of focus searching happening here on the Sony camera that's recording this, but yes, this is a full frame camera lens, and I'm excited to put this through its paces. It's a Panasonic lens. So, okay, that should be everything out of the box. Let's put the box aside and have a look at the camera itself. Whew, that's a lot of packaging, but I understand why it's required. It is some very sensitive equipment. So this is a significantly larger camera than the previous one I had. This is the Panasonic Lumix S5II. It is a full frame camera with a viewfinder, controls, a fully swivelly screen that flips around for selfie video if needed. It is a lovely bit of kit, but as I said, significantly larger than the Panasonic G100 that I've been using up to this point. And the two lenses, and the battery, and in this case let's take out the strap as well. Now, apologies, I do not have a banana for scale handy at this point. That's the Lumix strap. But what I do have is my Panasonic G100 for scale, which you can see from above is significantly different in size. The Panasonic G5II is significantly bigger, but even when turned around with my Sigma lens on the Panasonic G100, the size difference of the two cameras is significant. But that's the difference between micro four thirds and full frame cameras. With full frame you do get better optics, the physics are undeniable. Micro four thirds does an amazing job, but in this case I'm taking the plunge for full frame because I'm convinced that's the way things will go. So, quick walkthrough of the hardware. We've already had a look at the flippy screen. You have plenty of buttons here. The viewfinder seems to be a significantly larger one compared to the one on the G100. It has a nice little hot shoe here, which I will likely be using for microphones and maybe the odd light. Camera strap bits are here and here, so goods options there. And there's nothing to stop you putting a cage in this camera, so it does take that as well. There's plenty available on Amazon, and I might get one going forward. The lens release button here, there's an extra control button just at the end of the finger here. Camera shutter button with menu selection wheel. White balance ISO adjustment. Red button for recording video, which is going to be very useful. And loads of other buttons which I have no idea what they do apart from the usual menu settings, back, delete and display button. But this is going to be an adventure, so I won't put you through that with me, but you might see some slightly different footage in upcoming videos. Now, here is the 20 to 60mm kit lens and the battery. We'll just quickly put those in. So the battery slot is significantly bigger than other devices I've had in the past. In this case, that one will go in like that. Great. And let's put a lens on. This is the exciting bit. So open up that. I'm not going to put anything in just yet. Take the lens cap off. Align my red dot. Wait, where's the red button? There we go, it's in place. So, chunky boy. And obviously you have to put a lens cover on. I'll do that at a later point, but there it is. So, I'm going to be putting this through its paces. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see any coverage of the Panasonic Lumix S5II, even though it is an almost 2-year-old model, I think it will suit my needs in terms of tooling for creating content here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. So leave us a comment in the section below if you'd like to know more. Let us know on social media if you'd like to see more of the Panasonic S5II. And as usual, if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, and anything else we think makes the travel experience better, including fashion. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.